58-year-old Sadie Bell. She's out on bond tonight. The Southfield woman was released pending her appeal after her conviction of shooting her married lover. But it's not the appeal that's making the headlines here, and we'll see her face in a moment. It's the alleged motive behind the shooting in the first place. Our Sean Lay joins us now live with more on the story. Sean?
This certainly is a different kind of story. You're right. We're talking about this 58-year-old Southfield woman. Here's the deal. She was very unhappy with her boyfriend's performance in the bedroom. So over here at these apartments, her apartments here in Southfield, had led to an argument. It led to a shooting. She was convicted of that shooting, but tonight prosecutors are telling me they're outraged that she's been released on bond. Tonight, Oakland County prosecutors are calling Sadie Bell a danger to the community. She admits she shot the man she's had a long-term affair with after the couple had sex at her Southfield apartment. She wasn't happy with the outcome and accused the man of cheating on her. She punched him, he slapped her, she then shot him, hospitalizing him for 5 months. A trial for the shooting was held, and Bell was convicted of assault with intent to do great bodily harm, plus a felony gun charge. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Tonight, prosecutors are outraged that Bell isn't in prison. Judge Phyllis McMillan granted Bell a rare appeal bond. Most convicts wait out their appeal behind bars, but Judge McMillan granted a $10,000 appeal bond, much lower than Bell's original $25,000 bond. Prosecutors say Bell makes snap decisions and reacts with violence. They say she shot her husband years ago, a shooting that never went to court. Prosecutors tonight telling me Bell is a danger to the community. In their opinion, they are fighting this appeal bond, appealing the appeal bond. The hearing will have to be scheduled on that later this month. Live in Southfield tonight, Sean Lay, Local 4. Back to you.
All right, now, Sean, what about this boyfriend who was shot? How's he doing tonight?
Yeah, this is a serious shooting guy. That gunshot put him in the hospital for 5 months, going through several of his organs. He has recovered and was able to testify against Mrs. Bell at trial. You could say he's the ex-boyfriend at this point.
All right. Thank you, Sean.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, this video right here comes out of Michigan by way of Southfield. And let me go and get this correct while I'm at it. This is the disclaimer out there. This will be grown folks talking. This will be real grown folks talk, because we have something to discuss. I mean, if a person is married, and quite naturally the person that the other person is married to gonna want to have sex with them, because that's part of the reason of being in a marriage or relationship. You're gonna have sex with each other. You're gonna screw each other, if you will. But at the same time, how can you get mad when you that other woman? You know, like the song by Changing Faces, can't be the other woman. But if you're the other woman, how can you get mad at that man when he done spent his load with his life? So I'm gonna give you all a few seconds, yes, seconds, to get those sweet little precious kids out the room, because we don't want their little bad ass to hear anything. So you got a few seconds. Start it now. Now, this woman right here basically shot her boyfriend, who was a married man, over bad sex performance. Yes, let me say it again. Bad sex performance. It's a new epidemic going around called BSP, bad sex performance. And fellas, and some of you women also who's kind of lackluster in the bed, beware, because people are not playing in this day and age. I mean, some people want their socks knocked off. And for this woman to be 62 years old, that goes to show you it may be snow on top, but it's still fire down below. So I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion surely as we go. 62-year-old woman shoots boyfriend after poor sex, but for most embarrassing reason. Now, she's 62. She look pretty decent for 62. I'll give her that. You already know what they say. I ain't got to say it. Anyway, now, basically, this guy came over trying to chill with her, and she decides that, you know, she want to see if he can still make her feel the way that he used to. So, I mean, the way that she used to. So evidently he didn't live up to her standards, and next thing you know, she started popping off shots in there like she's in a damn shootout in the OK Corral. Let's go and start this story. Sometimes it just doesn't pay to shoot your shot. This woman's boyfriend found out the hard way when he didn't perform to her expectations. And sometimes people do not perform to your expectations. And when they do, the best thing to do is not to shoot them. You know, don't shoot them. Just go find somebody else, or just take it as a lesson. But anytime that person is married with somebody and you trying to get the most out of them sexually, How they gonna give that other person that they married to all of them sexually if you getting it all? You can't have all the wood. I mean, come on, let's just be for real. This gonna upset some people. This gonna make some people mad. I might get all kinds of threatening in email, and if I do, I'm gonna report it. But anyway, a lot of people is not going to want to hear that because they don't. Some people want to, what you call, what's that word? Yeah, have their cake and eat it too. Sometimes you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you know that man over there laying that thing down on that other woman, how you gonna get mad at him and shoot him when he either premature ejaculate, the nice way of saying it, or he just couldn't get it to stand at attention to salute you? You can't get mad at him. He's somewhere else knocking down his wife, really what he's supposed to been doing. And let that be a lesson to you married people out there, male and females. Leave these damn people alone. Go get you a damn divorce so you can spend all your time and your energy trying to please the other person. Let's continue. According to CBS Detroit, authorities were called to quiet the interesting scene after receiving a domestic violence call. Like somebody's over here getting their ass whooped. They're up in there fighting each other. And you got to understand, at 62 years old, is sex that serious? I guess it is. I mean, shit. I guess somebody said, hell, is it that serious to you? Somebody said that shit. I heard it. But anyway, yes, it's that serious to me also. So, I'll leave it at that. I understand too, because I might want to lick off a shot too if it ain't coming correct, if you know what I mean. Now, the source says the suspect, Sadie Bell. No, we're not talking about R. Kelly, mama. May she rest in peace. And I'm not trying to be funny. Y'all stop that damn laughing. No, with Sadie, you know the name of the song Sadie. We love you, sweet Sadie. Anyway, I just had a flashback then. Anyway, Sadie Bell, and with a name like Sadie and the last name Bell, you do not play with that person unless you want to get your damn clock rang. You feel me? Unless you want to get your noggin shook back. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to get your noodle bowl stirred up. Do not mess with a woman named Sadie. She had just shot her boyfriend, Edward Lee. Edward Lee sound like somebody who's known to get down on the low and cheat on his wife. Shot the man in the stomach. Out of all places, shot him in the stomach. Why you just shoot him in his damn thigh? You want to shoot him in the stomach. I know what you want to do. You want to shoot the shit out of him. That's why you shot him in the stomach. And shit came out literally. Now, here's what happened. Reportedly, Bell and Lee had engaged in sexual intercourse. However, the woman felt her partner didn't live up to the standards, so to speak. I mean, damn. What kind of standard do you need? You're 62 years old. I'm not trying to say you're old, but damn, you can't take all that. You ain't in there trying to drop it like it's hot. You ain't in there trying to do that monkey on the stick while you drop down on that thing. I ain't gonna get too deep with it, but you ain't in there doing all that. So what was the problem why you had to shoot Mr. Lee in the stomach? Let's find out. The two argued and Bell went into the bathroom, got a Smith & Wesson. She got a Smith & Wesson. She didn't get no Larry and no Big Larry. No, she went and got Smith & Wesson. You know who they are. And shot Lee in the stomach. USA Today reports. He lay wounded on the floor for several hours before she called 911. I guess she wanted to let him bleed out like one of them stuck pigs and stuff. If you ever been in the country, you seen them pigs, when they have them pigs, they get cooked and stuff, and they stick them and stuff and let them bleed out. The saddest thing in the world. That's what I thought about. I just picture him laying on that floor like a little wounded pig, just squealing. I would be squealing too, trying to get up out of there, hoping I don't die on this floor. Now, Chief Assistant Prosecutor Paul Walton, I wonder is he kin to Paul Wall, mentions as follows regarding the case. She stated that she knew he was having an affair. The man is married. How is he having a damn affair? Because he wasn't producing enough ejaculation. He wasn't even coming. Let me just say it just like that. Excuse my word. He wasn't busting one, if you know what I mean. He wasn't getting his rocks off. So I guess that's a sign too. So I mean, some people just don't have a lot. Some people have a flood. You know what I'm saying? Like a damn tidal wave. I don't know. I'm not the ejaculation counter, if you will. She also said to police some very graphic things about how he expected him to perform. She was a cheap date. She liked sex. She expected him to be able to do what he's promised. What did he promise, Miss Sadie? That he was gonna make her feel like she was 18 again or 15? What the hell did he promise this woman that led up to him being shot? Because evidently he did not make a promise. And he did not make a promise that he could keep. And I tell you all the time, never make a promise, like Drew Hill said, that you can't keep, because you might wind up like Mr. Edward Lee. And she said In essence, to quote her, she was pissed off, so she shot him. Damn, that's a woman you don't want to take home to mama or get in bed, y'all. I'm telling you, young or if you find you a young Sadie, somebody who just a man eater, just hungry, you know what I'm talking about. You remember that song, Man Eater? You better be careful out here messing with some of these women, because some of these women got that snap on. I'm not talking about no red snap at Red Lobster. They got something that don't quit. You feel me? You think Kevin Gates don't get tired? No, they don't get tired. You better come with it or don't come at all. You ever heard this old saying called come correct or don't come at all? They don't use that hard no more. Maybe that's why we having all these problems. Let's continue. No, real talk. She shot him because he didn't, how can I say this? He didn't ejaculate enough. Wow. I guess she seen a little spill or a little puddle on two, because he couldn't have been no more than two, because he wouldn't have got shot. And I guess she figured that wasn't enough, but the man is married. The rest of that ejaculation is going to his wife. You know what I'm saying? He got to be even. He can't give you 65% of the ejaculate and give his wife 35%. That wouldn't be fair to her, and the wife deserves more. So of course he's going to give her 75%, and he'll leave that little 25% for you, Sadie. But Sadie wasn't having that shit that day. Sadie pulled that little old rust-ass Smith & Wesson out and said, "This is the last time you make me look like a fool, get me all wet up and nothing. I'm just tired of going to bed with a wet ass. I want to go to bed," like Kelly Rowland said on Motivation, not being able to feel my legs. You know the song. As reported, she felt that his ejaculate amount was an indicator he was cheating on her. Like I said, he was married. Sadie, damn. That what the judge should have said. Somebody should have just said, "Woman, the man is married. You can't expect him to walk around with this keg full of ejaculate." You feel me? I mean, hell, he's probably busting every day. However, Bell and Lee were already having an affair in themselves in U.S. Today. The two would meet every Saturday night. Sound like somebody cheating on their damn husband or wife. But in this case, cheating on a wife. If you find somebody that got to go out every Saturday night, every Friday night, and they don't miss a damn night, you better follow them, because you might find something that's going to bust your eyes out. It's something that you don't want to see. That's what called busting your eyes out, is when you see something and you try to cover your eyes up like your eyes done got bust out. That's what that means. Anyway, watch, everybody going to start using that all across YouTube. They be taking my shit and be using it. Let's continue. They weren't a couple and had been having an affair with each other for over a decade. According to the source, now over a decade, he been knocking Miss Sadie potato back. You feel me? Over a decade. So you mean to tell me that all them experiences y'all had together, I know sometimes he probably woke Sadie ass out up in that damn bed. Probably made Sadie wave that white flag. You know that's a I surrender flag. So what happened to all that? You know what I'm saying? And this goes to show you, like the old song Janet Jackson said, "What have you done for me lately?" If you haven't done nothing for me lately, you haven't made me feel that certain type of way, if you haven't made me just touch euphoria, you're going to get shot in the ass. I guess that's Miss Sadie's motto. Forget what have you done for me. What have you done for me lately? That's her motto. Let's continue. Now, Prosecutor Walton stated, "The underlying facts in this area are a little bizarre, in that the defendant in this case was having a 15-year affair with the victim." This more than a damn decade. This is a damn decade and a half. Mr. Lee, she was upset with him after a sexual act that she felt he wasn't performing adequately, and accused him then of having an affair, and then took out a gun and shot him. The man was married. Of course he's having a damn affair. You are the affair. He's cheating on his wife, so if anybody should have shot him in the ass, it should have been his damn, well, he didn't get shot in the ass, in the stomach. If anybody should have licked that shot, it should have been his wife. Not you, Sadie. You see, your side chicks got to know how to stay in a side chick's place. You feel me? Let me say it one more time. I know the guy's going crazy right now, like, damn, Troy, I knew you had something in you. Anyway, your side chicks need to stay in the side chick place. If the man coming over there every Saturday, damn it, he should be able to leave just like how he came. He came in there walking. He should be able to walk out. He should be on the floor with a hole in his damn stomach because he didn't produce enough ejaculate for you. You feel me? I mean, damn, if I was him laying on that damn floor, I would have been cussing her out, calling her all kinds of names, everything up under the sun. You feel me? Like, damn, what about 3 weeks ago, girl, when I made you cry? What about 4 months ago when I made you get on the phone 2 in the morning and call your mama? What about then? Now you want to shoot me because I can't perform right? Damn you, just go and kill me. You feel me? I'll be talking all kinds of shit. Anyway, so Bell accused Lee of cheating on a faithful cheater who's cheating. Wow. Can't make this up, folks. Can't make this up. Now, charged, convicted, and denied. CBS Detroit reports that Sadie Bell was convicted of assault with intent to do great bodily harm after shooting Edward Lee. No shit, because hell, it wasn't like Edward Lee was beating. Well, he probably was beating her up. He just didn't. She just didn't get beat the way that she wanted to get beat. But you know what I'm saying, he was probably putting it down. That what it mean beating her up. I ain't talking about with his fist. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about with the wood. So evidently, she must want to get tore out the frame that night. Like I said, she wanted to be like Kelly Rowland off of motivation. She didn't want to feel her legs. And sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you wanna have pity on that cookie. You can't have pity on that cookie. You gotta beat that cookie. Like Pop said, we ain't gonna say the P word to respect from our older viewers out there, but they getting what I'm saying. They laughing their ass off too. Now, according to the Gawker, Lee nearly died after having suffered damage to his colon and pancreas. I told him she was going to shoot the shit out of him. He was hospitalized for 6 weeks. As a result, Bell was sentenced to 20 months to 10 years in prison for the assault and an additional 2 years on a gun charge. Interestingly enough, her attorney filed a motion to get her out on a $10,000 bond pending appeal in a court by decision of Oakland County Circuit Court Judge Phyllis McMillan granted it. I guess Phyllis McMillan said, well, damn, he shouldn't have been over there cheating. And if you gonna cheat, if you got that much in it to cheat, you better come over there with it. Come correct or don't come at all. So Mr. Edward Lee was doomed from the start, because the court is not going to have no sympathy on you because you out there cheating on your wife, and then you going to go spread some love to somebody else and you couldn't even knock that potato back. So they probably were just laughing at Mr. Lee, just to keep it real. Yet the Michigan Court of Appeals overturned the ruling and ordered Bell back to jail, stating that there was a lack of evidence to support she wasn't a threat to the community. Because, believe it or not, this wasn't her first rodeo. Let me explain real quick and we'll end it. Prosecutor Walton also mentions that Bell allegedly shot another man. Yes, another man from the past. Her husband back in 1991, and we know a lot of shit went down in 91. However, the Gawker reports that he refused to testify against her, so she was never convicted. Bell walking around here like John Gotti, walking around here like Big Meech. Can't nobody get up on the stand and testify against Miss Sadie. Miss Sadie gonna put that ass to rest. Literally, either you gonna put her to rest when you get through with her, or she gonna put you to rest permanently if you don't make her feel a certain type of way. So let me know what you all think. And I know a lot of you are like, damn, this shit can't be true. It's true. You feel me? I mean, damn, it's true. And also, let this be a lesson to you thirsty-ass people out there who want to go around tasting all the nectar. Yes, whether it's wood or cookie. You know what I'm saying? If you got enough energy to walk your ass or take your ass to somebody's house and drive over there, you better have enough energy to put it on them. If not, turn your butt around and go back home. Because if you need a friend or a counselor, hell, they got 1-800 hotlines for that. But when it comes to people like Miss Sadie, these women or these men, you know what I'm saying? You got men like that too who get on your ass. You come over there playing with them, wasting their time and stuff. Let that be a lesson. Come correct or don't come at all. But the point is, don't cheat. He should have did like Whitney Houston and saved all this love for his wife. Let me know what you all think about this story. And if you like the story, push that like button. If you like the story, subscribe to the channel and definitely share the video with your cheating ass friends and relatives, and even yourself if you out there cheating and you knowing you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing. Them women gonna get mad at you and these men gonna get mad at you. Till next time, y'all stay blessed and watch your ass, because hey, we living in some troubling times. I'm out.